The Democratic Republic of Congo has been described as one of the most dangerous places on the globe, a result of a series of conflicts stemming from the 1994 Rwandan genocide. In a Holocaust widely ignored by the rest of the world, innocent Congolese continue to die from war-related poverty and disease, raped, mutilated, and killed for political and monetary reasons beyond their control. Twisted into the fabric of the war are remnants of ethnic tensions from the Rwandan genocide and fights for minerals, political power, and land rights. Over the course of the conflict, several other African nations have been involved, and more than 15 armed militia groups have staked their claim in the eastern part of Congo. Reporting from the Congo for Yahoo's In the Hot Zone, Kevin Seitz gave faces to an unseen war. Kevin introduced us to child soldiers forced into fighting.
This boy Pascal spent 2 years with a fierce militia called the Mai Mai. Before his 15th birthday, he had already killed 2 men from a rival group.
And women who were victims of rape. Kevin also introduced us to Amani, his translator and fixer, who worked alongside Kevin, risking his own life to help tell the stories of his country.
Congolese, we also have right to life. We don't deserve death. What did we do in front of God to be getting killed every day? Did nothing. We have right to life.
From all that he'd witnessed on the ground, Amani was moved to start working to educate and empower the women and children of Kivu, the region of Eastern Congo bordering Rwanda where he lives. And so, Action Kivu was born. In July, Amani took his first trip to the U.S. for a course at Johns Hopkins University. Baltimore is a 3-day journey and a far cry from Amani's native Congo, where the conflict has claimed the lives of his parents, relatives, friends, and over 5.4 million of his countrymen.
And myself, being an orphan, I know how it feels. I have been also a victim of war in Eastern Congo. I decided to say, no, it will not be on my watch. In Action Kivu, we are trying to help poor and vulnerable children to get re-enrolled in school. Many children in Eastern Congo, they have no possibility to go to school. The Congolese government is not paying for the education of the children. Parents have to struggle and pay for the education of their children. We are trying to identify those mostly vulnerable children. We pay school fees for them. We try to do what we can to make them feel comfortable, because the objective with Action Kivu is to create some spaces, some places of comfort to these children, to make sure their future is not failing. There is one school where one orphan, the child is one of the children beneficiaries of Action Kivu. The child has been top of all the school. The support we are providing to them is making them become happier and happier. There are children who had never smiled, but according to the testimonies from different teachers, those children are happy because they know there is somebody around who is on control, who is taking care, who can provide support. If you make somebody happy with doing small gesture, with supporting him, that is for me a big achievement. We are running also a sewing workshop. The participants are women who also have been victimized, who also have been subjected to these kinds of rape. We put them together with other vulnerable women and to make sure they are acquiring, they are learning some sewing skills, to make sure in the future they are able to take care of themselves. The idea is to make it a place of comfort for them and to make them useful to the communities in which they are living. The vision is to promote self-sufficiency. We want to give more power to women, we want to empower the women through the activities we are doing. And this will make the local leaders and other community members feel that women can Because some people think women cannot. But in my belief is that women can. Women are our mothers and they are the mother of the society. They can. Dorcas started acquiring also some sewing skills in the workshop, and today Dorcas is able to look after her baby. Dorcas started becoming happier a little bit, which was not the case before. She was very sad. You could see her very depressed, much depression before joining the workshop. But the sewing workshop has made her a normal person. No matter how far America and Africa are, but we need their support. They can support us from far. We need their support in making sure that our dreams will be translated into reality.